rolled a joint, and we smoked it together. And it was the first time she had ever used cannabis, and the effect on her pain level was so instantaneous that she was right away, well, within probably 5 minutes, able to get up out of bed, and she started stretching around. She went to her kitchen, she made herself a cup of tea, and she walked from her kitchen to her bathroom, back to her bedroom with a cup of tea in her hand. And that was a major accomplishment for this woman. She hadn't been able to carry her own hot tea for like 2 years. And to her, this was a real miracle. And she got all worked up, and she thought that God had sent her this little angel who had brought her this forbidden plant. And as a young 18-year-old woman, I was really inspired and very motivated at that moment. And I have her to thank her. The Compassion Club began in May of 1997, and about a year and a half later, we became a registered nonprofit organization. So we're a registered charity with our province in British Columbia, Canada. So that means we get to pay salary taxes, and it gives us a little bit more credibility. We now have 1,200 people who do cannabis too. Most of them live in the greater area of Vancouver, and some we mail out to across Canada. Our registration process, we have a little bit of a loophole. People have recommendations or prescriptions from their doctor. But if a person has HIV or AIDS, cancer, multiple sclerosis, fibromyalgia, epilepsy, or glaucoma, because there is a relative amount of research information for these conditions, and also some for really serious chronic pain conditions, if a doctor won't prescribe cannabis because of legal reasons and not because of actual concern for their patient using cannabis, we'll take on those clients. So we try to have sort of a compassionate loophole for people to be able to register, because not everybody's physician is prepared to write a recommendation. So we're open 6 days a week. Our menu generally has 6 to 10 varieties on it. We try to have a couple of kinds of hash on as well. Jill Vanthorpe, who was here moments ago, she's our buyer, one of our buyers, and she does a fantastic job going through dealing with a lot of different growers and a lot of different cannabis to make sure that our herb is as high quality and as clean as it possibly can be. So I'm very proud of the menu that we're able to have at the Compassion Club on an ongoing basis. The thing that makes our dispensary a little bit different is that, as Kitty was talking about, it's really important that people have choices in healthcare. And if you're living in poverty, which most people who are ill are, you can't access any kind of alternative healthcare. So at our organization, we're lucky enough to have a phenomenal group of healthcare practitioners who work for